been waiting for long, everyone. So how long have you been waiting? 30 minutes?
Since 7:20.
7?
Yeah.
Exactly 7?
Not all of us.
Sorry for keeping you waiting. By the way, have you got the program? This one. If you haven't bought yet, good job. If you haven't bought it yet, go upstairs and get one. Dina, have you bought the program? Not yet. It's been a few terms, yeah, but now we're seeing some more. Hello, Mo. How have you been doing? Good. And how have you been getting along with the other courses so far? Fine. Fine. And what term are you in this term? Term 10. So, how many more terms to go to graduate? 2 more terms. Good. So graduation day is approaching. I have known some of you here. Did you go to Singapore with the teacher? Yes. Was that the school warden that they were responsible for everything for the staff? Or did you also pay for you paid? Okay, that was free. Firstly, I'd like you to join the group. I will send not send, but I will show you okay. Scan join. Dina, how many courses have you registered for this one? 3 courses. Just see. Okay. How many courses conducted online? All is online, except this course. I see. It's online. So all are physical here. That's good. Anyway, you wish to be online. Online is convenient, and yeah, you don't have to come to school, just stay home. Okay, please scan and join this.
Doesn't work. What the heck?
So this term, in this academic year, we have term 3, which is the summer course. And after this term, we'll have another term to mark the end of the academic year 2025 and 2026. Our course is ENG 206, which is possible, and child is use 3. You know this one in a course, we have 3 credit, course to 45.5 hours. And my name is Huon Con, that's my name. I don't hold any PhD degree. And I'm a candidate here, but I inquired that I want to pursue continue my dissertation because my scholarship was expired. So I'm thinking whether I should continue my dissertation or quit. It's not cheap anyway. That's it.
Which university, teacher?
Yes.
Which university?
This university. I got a scholarship before COVID-19 and during the period of COVID-19. I didn't have any supervisor.
Oh.
And I didn't register for any courses. Luckily, my friend did. They registered, and after COVID, they were successfully fulfilling what they had successfully fulfilled their requirement. And only two of them graduated. They received their degree machine, and the rest gave up. And then I still have the validity of my candidacy that expired 10 years. And after 10 years, I'll be a more student like you.
3 years.
I see too. I see was my type. He was not successfully able. And I should put the blame on the university. Able to find a supervisor. I remember at the time, my supervisor was my classmate. And how could I accept that? Anyway, he also graduated the same year. And I don't know whether he's still working at his university. You know, Payne, he's still working. Payne was in my batch center, and school assigned him to be my supervisor. When I insisted about my topic, he kept asking me back. So I stopped asking. It is not easy now to earn a degree, PhD degree. Not only at our school, but all, I would say, all colleges and universities in our country, because of the new regulation and law from the government. It's strict now. So to get one is tough. If you wish to get a PhD degree, you must go back and research. If you yourself realize that you're not going to research, don't waste the time. It will be a waste of time and money. But I think you can do. You're different from me. I was a bit lazy. My topic that was about shadow education. You know shadow education. Shadow education was a sensitive topic and many teachers suggested me not to practice because I will not be successful as the target. it's not cheap here. It's not PhD. Course costs $600. Full fee. But actually at the time I got full scholarship. I took the exam. We were happy when we passed the scholarship exam, and we were proud to be PhD students. Yeah, after the coursework, everything changed. Went wrong. Some of it. Only two graduated. One is staff at IUPD, and his supervisor is Dr. Mong Jin. You've heard of him. He worked at IUPD. He graduated from Chulalongkorn University, Thailand. Master of Social. Okay, move on. So you see, that's my name for my number. You can call me teacher. You don't have to call me professor, not professor, because I haven't received one yet. I plan to apply for the associate professor. But it's not easy because I need to publish at least 5 publications. My master degree must be at least 10 years after graduation. After graduation. So it's not easy. And this is the phone number. You don't have to call. Just contact through our Telegram. That's more convenient and faster. Okay? The course code is ENG 206, and the title is what English language use. Seeing the code and the title, what do you expect to learn this course? Or from this course? I mean, yeah, what do you expect to learn? Based on the title and the code. Narat, Sinarat, hello. Have you read the description? Not yet. Okay. I think I should know your name first, so that it is easy for me to call you by the name rather than you. And I calling my student's name. Any other name. Can you briefly tell me who you are? Just a bit. Nabat, all you want to do. And Edina too. You have been with me, so you don't have to do this. Now, do you know your room password? Most of them. Okay, so please kindly introduce yourself. Just a brief one here. You don't have to be detailed. Can I start from there? Sister?
Great teacher and hello all my classmates. My name is CE and I'm majoring in teaching English as foreign language.
Nice. Are you a teacher of English?
Yes, I am.
Great job. Where do you work?
At someone who's school.
Wonderful. Good friend. Do you work with the guy who studies here too? My chick there, do you work with my chick?
I'm his friend.
Your friend. The chick is a very active and dynamic student. Fun too.
He's energetic, all very energetic.
Okay, so you are a chick's friend. How long have you been as a friend?
Almost 3 years working here.
Okay, I see. Your name again?
CE.
CE.
Tatmadaw.
In Tatmadaw, your hometown there.
Yes.
It's not too far from the school. As my home is in Sang, I have to get up earlier than you and traffic with the traffic. Mount is not far from here. So previously, your academic shift was weekday.
My old shift was on the afternoon, but
In the afternoon.
the college manager told me that there's no class on the afternoon, so I got a choose one shift to study and I choose to study the weekend because it's easy to travel and I don't have to pay a fee because in the school partner is that I have to shift I have to change the shift for free.
Okay, see. It doesn't mean everything is free, but you have to pay for the afternoon shift and just set to weekend shift. So after this term, do you think you will go back to the normal shift?
I don't think so because I changed for
Secretary.
And you also a teacher.
not yet because I basically I studied university so I don't have time.
Can you share the tricks to be able to manage to catch up with the two different faculties?
Yes, I can say something because I related to that. All the major is in computer science and the other is English and literature. So it is really different types of majors. It's kind of hard because if somebody that they choose to study similar subject or similar major, it's kind of easier than those people who choose to study differently. For my opinion, to manage that you can study to university, it means that you have to study all of the subjects that the school give you. Focus on one thing that you focus on one at a time now. But my mind is another, it means that maybe more to study that subject, you have to focus that and forget about all the subjects. And then to the second subject, you do the same. It's not confused and the core thing is the time management and the self-commitment.
Nice. Your name again?
Second.
Thank you. Another?
Good morning, hello everyone. My name is Ivan and I'm in class 2.
Oh, just the two.
No, previously I am in term 8, but I stopped for a while and come back here again and they cut out some subjects and study term 2 right now.
I see.
Okay.
So and maybe
Why did they need to cut the course that you have already gotten to?
Not
Did
sure.
they give you any reason?
they give some reason that we can have need for some subject and cut out some subject. We cannot give me for full subject that I have studied
Because you have some study
ស្ដីស្លាទៀត
for
for long time.
yeah.
Every year.
មកយើងនៅទៀតគ្រូទៅម្ដងមិញ
Taking major
Oh,
of
good
English
job, mate.
literature to
8 10ទៀត
this English communication.
អត់ហៅអាឈិតមកទៀតណា
Yeah.
And it is more specific, right, rather than English literature. In English literature, we learn everything. English for law, English for management, English for tourism, yes, English for teaching, but English for business communication might be more specific than the general one.
Because for 3 years ago, I studied to university, one university at OUP, majoring international business management. And
Have you actually,
not yet to
in what year you learn it?
3 years ago, at here graduate.
Almost graduate.
Yeah, almost graduate. And I want to continue at early too, but they cannot continue my name and they delete my name also. And only UC that I can continue my BA.
Did you ask them for the suspension?
Because I am a scholarship student at OUP, so they cannot continue my, they cannot suspend my name.
I see. Here at UC, are you also a scholarship student?
Before I am a full scholarship student, and right now we cut out 60% scholarship for me, so I have to pay 60% of scholarship.
They cut down 60%.
Yes,
You
they cut
still need to pay 60%.
Yeah, I have to pay 60%.
Cut down 60, that should be 40%.
Yeah,
You're now only 40% structure. That's really much.
yes, and you pay sure
What you need to pay now after expansion.
one cost $55.
It's still expensive.
And the course that they cut, I can study again for 9 courses.
Have you calculated the prices for the 9 courses?
Nearly 500.
Just around 500.
Yeah.
That's not too much.
And continue to study 17 subjects more.
17 something more.
Yeah.
17 something more. And one course, the subject is $55. You can calculate around more than 500.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shiva. Next one. Do you work as a teacher of English? Where? Most Swampum French principal and the former student at UC.
Ở đây đi Miền Ở đây đi Miền
Were the master degree or PhD student.
Yes, please.
Em mua xong
One of my
Chụp ảnh nhé. Chụp ảnh để xài.
nó lo bỏ tên em
Wow.
Hello, Mr. Yeah. You know, at public high school, you are not allowed to go on mask. It's fine here. I mean that they put the blame on the teacher who allows students to wear a mask on their first day of class. But it's okay, it's fine for you. I am talking or referring to my workplace, public high school. I firstly told my students to take it out, and one of them, chosen, said he preferred to die, he preferred to die, and he preferred dying to taking it out. Yeah, he chose firmly. However, last week, a delegation from Provincial Department of Education Business Board came to inspect. We call annual inspection, teaching inspection. Usually, in a year there are 2 delegations, one from the ministry and the other one from the province. And they observe and inspect and then give feedback to the teachers. And yeah, the thing that we were blamed was allowing students to put on the mask by Yeah, turn it off. Trust me, because it enable you to breathe in the air through your lungs. But the mask is barrier when you exhale and inhale the air. What's your name?
Hello everyone, my name is Steven.
Yeah, you see that is the consequence of putting on a mask. You were able to be in the previous term, right? Okay, sit down. Somebody who has changed from putting the mask on all the time in class, sit down, and now respond. It's okay.
Nó có sẵn một tàn đồng.
Yes.
Pemberasaan ya.
I'll
Oh, mau nasa. Oh, mau.
Oh, you know, a guy who did not use to put the mask on now, also check and putting the mask on his face. Previously, he didn't do that. Thank you. So, next one. Sebenarnya you don't have to, so you don't have to. Orange and apple, you don't have here. You don't have here. So, brother, I have the PC.
Good morning, teacher and everyone. My name is Chinese. Actually, I study here for English literature, but my major was not this one, and I have graduated from law school, global affairs, and also French language.
Your major here is English literature, but your job is not relevant to this. And you work, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. One more student. Yes, whoever, can be a young man, a handsome young man with a master's, or a boy with a class at the back. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, why are you working on the march? Now, because today got a tool. No, maybe. And the study was the interest and yeah, I hope you will not be absent quite often. Yes. Yes, I hope. Thank you. Okay, yes. And there, that last one, brother, at the back. You.
Hello, teacher. My name is Juan Esparza.
Not now, you have just got your blue hat.
No,
So I don't recognize you.
I'm studying in English
Sit
literature.
down, Now, what you do here? Is it the two-term modality you have changed? Change, change, I don't recognize you, honestly. Only some old and not recognize, still recognize well. Okay, you are ideal.
Yes.
And Arab, you are more beautiful. So I don't recognize. Okay, here is the top description we can read together. This is an advanced course in practical research in English that seeks to develop and or upgrade reading skill. This course is really advanced level reading skill. Skill in the grammar, what's that analysis, synthesis, paraphrasing, and also summarizing. These reading skills are integrated in this course. Course objective yeah, reading skill in general and equip yourself with TOEFL as I mentioned, TOEFL reading and IELTS reading skill. But from school, you'll be able to define what is that language learning, okay, language, value, gender, and relationship. Memorize and tell English as a universal language. These are the outcomes from school. That means that in another talk you'll be able to yes, possess the skill. But my philosophy of teaching this course is to improve your reading skill for the international test. I don't know who in this class have taken the international English test like TOEFL, DET or IELTS.
I have an IELTS one.
TOEFL or IELTS?
IELTS
And what was your band score?
6 point.
6.0. Nice. When did you take?
I did it in 2024 in New York.
When you so it expired. You can redo it.
Maybe next 2 years before I graduate here.
I see. So in the next 2 years you take it again.
Yeah, I master take it and I hope I got 7 and
Nice.
pursue my MBA.
Yeah, good job. Ambitious. One of my friends has tried 6 times. 6 times, not just 1 time, and finally he got 6.5. He's also a public high school teacher, and now he's working at Spring as a teacher there.
Springboard.
Not Springboard. It's a
Selain
new
Spring.
school.
Very school.
Setelah spring.
But his friend got 8. His friend got 8. He got 6.5. The having taken for 6 times. My student graduated from Singapore, and he never attended any TOEFL, IELTS preparation when he took it last. So, but he taught himself, he practiced by himself at home.
Yeah.
Just 1 month before, 1 or 2 months before the test. You can train yourself. You can train yourself. You know the trick of reading it very fast. It's only on paying through it. It's only what you had.
Yes, I used to take it since 2020. Yes.
Well,
20.
20 before COVID.
Yes. After COVID.
Ask the
Only that.
2021.
Yes.
Okay, as the English learner, you must possess 1, right? Because it is important. So you should try. Now it's about 190 for the PC test, computer test, and 160 for paper. But I don't know for TOEFL. TOEFL might be cheaper for paper test, and it as expensive as IELTS test for PC test, computer test. Yes, you should try if you wish to pursue your study overseas. You are still young and talented, so should try. Especially some goal. Hello. Are you willing to study in England? Are you willing
England.
to study in any foreign country?
I don't know.
No. I don't know. Okay, so require a book. Here is the book that we need to possess. Mosaic reading 2 silver edition. We use silver edition and now we have got the new and latest edition, second edition, published in Singapore, but our school use this one. So you gotta buy this one. And if you don't want to buy, I think if you don't buy the book, it will not be convenient to do the exercise. Learning or doing exercise on your electronic device is not easy, right? You need to spend time. If it is in the book, you just check it out right out. And our cost will be the cost content match. We use this book 100%. I will send you 2 books. Yes, 2 books. The other new edition will be utilized as the reference. Okay? So this book, Deny, you should get 1 too. Deny is your student, your performance is good in the previous book. Okay, another book that can be employed as the reading reference is answered by yourself. Focus on vocabulary, mastering the academic English, fusion, application. Okay, so you can download this 2 book as the reference. I have sent 1 ebook to the group, so you can visit temporarily if you have one book or
Cảm ơn ai trường.
book is how to start. Okay. And talking about the platform, I don't have to mention because you are the student. And this is the course outline. So in the first week, everyone in the first week we are supposed to finish 1 chapter. It's the 1 chapter. This course is easy. You just sit and read, just do exercises, distraction, just improve your reading. Okay. Now we can.
Teacher, please send the ebook again to support.
I have that. Let me send. Wait a minute.
Group A. Hả? Quanh.
2 món môi mềm.
Yes. This one, can you see it? Week 1 chapter. Yeah, so a week, a chapter.
Say đây.
Very without break. Yeah, no need to break. And tomorrow we'll start at
9:45.
and leave at 12. Okay.
12, 10, 12, 15.
12:15. 12:15. Okay. So you have no schedule.
Anh này uống ngon ấy.
Okay. Yes, the other point that you must realize is okay, attendance. Yeah, attendance. Attendance is compulsory. Yeah, very compulsory. I, as a rule, have those who is hardworking and come to class or attend class regularly. Even they might fail, I still have. And task assigned, if you can fulfill, do something on time, even that's not quite satisfying, you still can score or bonus pass. But for those who keep ignoring, I will not have. Okay? So I hope you will participate and attend class regularly. Fulfill the requirement. Yes? Good to watch together. Okay, that's all for the introduction to the. Oh yeah. In case you have forgotten, you must attend class at least 60% of class hour for paid student. 60% class. So do you know the maximum hour that you are allowed to be absent from class?
Maybe 18 hours.
I excluded it here from the schedule here. Not schedule, but the syllabus here. I got from school and I think they have forgotten to include syllabus here. At most, as I remember, at most 4 weeks. Yeah, 4 weekends. So if you are absent excessively more than this limitation, your name will be withdrawn from the final exam. And this is not good, right? It's not good. So keep maintaining the attendance. Okay, coming to class regularly. Do the assigned task and submit on time. That's it. You will be successful at the end of the course. No one will fail. And no one will fail. Any question with the course? Rajana? Any question?
No.
Rajana, you have a sister who is studying in foundation here.
Yes.
If you don't have anything to ask, I will start the course. Come on.
Just check how many assignments do we have for whole course?
Assignment. There will be only one. Yes, there will be only one assignment. But homework, you will have every weekend. Yeah. Talking about the major assignment, there will be only one. My assignment is not that difficult. You see, those who have been with me know well that my assignment simple and easy to conduct. I will give easy assignment. Wasn't it? Wasn't that easy? Easy.
Present.
Tham môn nhưng mà hiện tại thì thấy mặt Kalau
Resentment.
Yes, that's it. Only one major assignment that I will assign next week. Next weekend, or that might be during the weekday after this weekend. We don't have much time, just complete. Yeah, so we must run. See, question?
No.
Explain. Here? No. Okay. If you don't have any question, we still have another 30 minutes. So please open the ebook if you don't have the text. Or you can go up there while you want to. So would you like to go and get one now or use the ebook? But I think you see this ebook, right? And but gradually. Is that fine? Yes. Please, we can go together. Chapter 1, language and learning. Everyone, what language are you learning beside English? Are you also studying other language beside English?
No.
No.
I had one French.
French. Oh, can you speak French?
Oui, je peux parler un peu. Et maintenant, j'ai étudié le classe de niveau B avancé à l'Institut de français de Cambodge.
In comparison with English, which is more fluent?
I think English since I have just also created my MA in the US. So,
I also learned French when I was at high school and secondary school, but I can't speak it. I can read and understand some text, but for spoken language, I cannot. But I like it. Now I'm interested in learning Vietnamese. I don't know whether you're interested in learning this language or not. English, not English, but Vietnamese word sound really funny. Like, mò bái, you know, mò bái. Do you know the word mò bái in Vietnamese? Yes, what is it? Huh? Can you say it? Why? It's not sensitive. It's funny, you know. It's funny. Yeah? What is that? Yeah, Gabri. Gabri. That's how we pronounce it. Night, that's us. Night. Vietnamese night. I went to Cambodian and Vietnamese border in not a lot often, but like district. And I thought they were to mine. At the time I wanted to buy a baka. And then I said, take a car boy. And then the young boy who was playing game in front of the shop wanted to do that. spoke English to them, but they did not understand. However, Vietnam now have implemented new policy of putting English as the second language. You are learning English in Cambodia as only a foreign language. We call it EFL, but in Vietnam it is ESL. Their goal is to be like second Singapore. You see Singapore? People in Singapore learn and use English officially. And Vietnam has implemented this policy. So soon when you go to Vietnam, you don't have to speak Vietnamese. Right? However, I'm still interested in learning. And now I have learned 2 words. I've learned 2 Vietnamese. My home is near Vietnam. It's not far. It just take me around 20 minutes to reach Triple border. Yeah. Not too far from Stan to previously, in the evening, normally drove to the border. Yes, to stroll around the river which marks at the border of Vietnam and Cambodia. Now there is a park. There is a park along the trail. Here, have you ever been to Triple? Yes. Now it is quite silent because of Chinese, the Chinese government, the force government have gone back. Some businesses failed this they have borrow money as loan from the bank to build houses for them. And now they have sold. My friend has built 2 villas. And now he lives there. He's rich. But the rest who got loan from the bank isn't cheap. Even taxi driver, while Chinese scammer still there, all night long there were lots of Chinese taxi driving back and forth. Even they drove very fast. Now it's quite silent. Around 10, it's around 10 in the evening. I normally go back home in the evening around 10. Sometimes it's 11 and it's silent. Okay, Muideen, why do you like learning English?
Because I think that English is very easy to speak in the public and English is visit over the world and also going in academic field. That's all.
That's all. Thank you so much. I have a quote from German anonymous. Okay, or German anonymous. Whoever comes to learn will always find a teacher. So, what do you think this quote means? You see here, whoever comes to learn will always find a teacher. In your own understanding or opinion, what do you think this quote means? Can you please share your comprehension and idea about this quote?
Teacher, to me, I think everyone have to learn, and they can learn from everything around us as an environment, such as the teacher should be the book, our friends, families, and everyone around us. So yeah.
Thank you so much. So anyone and anything around you be your teacher if you want to learn. Teacher City, what do you think is important?
So, if a person has a lifelong learning mindset, that person can learn from everything around them, and everything can be a teacher. But we can learn from something around us, and sometimes that's very small thing can teach us a lesson.
Thank you so much. That sound the same to your friend there, yes? Same in Manila. How about it? Any different idea?
Yeah, I've got slightly different from that, and I think that the whole means when a person he or she wants to learn something, example for one subject, and then he or she dive into it, go to research, then on the path that she goes on that way, you will find a person that who is the same time to learn that subject and can be a teacher to guide them through their path to achieve their goal.
That's not my different. Thing is that when you have a mindset of learning, I can do it, you'll be with person or people in the same time. And they can be the guys who have support the learning. Okay, see. Just one more sample. What about you? Your understanding about this code?
From my perspective, maybe the course want to tell us that if you want to learn, you will find
What does it mean? If you want to learn, you will find a teacher. And then if you want to learn, you need to find a teacher.
could be a self-taught if you can. When you want to learn, you always willing to learn, and you always find someone who can teach you. And if you don't, you also can teach yourself.
So you mean if you want to learn, you will find a teacher, you will need a teacher. But if you don't want to learn, you can teach yourself. If you don't want to learn, you can teach yourself. Is that mean? Is that what you mean? Yes. Okay. I can interpret some whole opinion. Ina, you got it? Can you interpret Ina, but some whole opinion? Did you get what he meant? No. What about Tina? What about Tina? Does she know this book?
She also is she might be
You did not get what Sambo explained? No.
I'm not sure.
Sambo stated that if you want to learn, you will need to find a teacher. But if you don't want to learn, you can teach yourself. Agree? Do you agree with Sambo?
For me, I think if someone wants to learn, we don't need to find a teacher. I think our best is teacher. For example, individually, you can learn from your friends, colleagues, how to be a teacher in school, but everything else.
Okay, good. And then this quote implies that if you really want to learn something, you will have teacher around you. Anything can be your teacher. You can learn not only from yourself, not only from a teacher, or doesn't have to be a teacher in the classroom. You can even learn from different sources. Things like YouTube, yeah, you can learn from YouTube. But for me, I don't think I can learn effectively from YouTube. I try to learn Vietnamese from YouTube, but still don't understand. I didn't learn, I haven't learned any word. After ChatGPT is a good teacher now. Have you ever tried a live ChatGPT conversation? If I compare with Gemini, ChatGPT is more natural than that. I tested my student it's quite responsive and stimulative. It's like talking with a real person. Have you ever tried one? I have tested Gemini, but it transcribed from our speech to text and then they convert and send to Gemini to respond like the example. With GPT it's faster. It's very light and natural. Yesterday I tested my student to have conversation with it. Some of them found it interesting and some did not understand. You can test one. If you are alone, no partner to talk to with him, you can use it to consult. I have found it interesting. I found it to be very casual, like a typical American language, but GPT is British, which is English. So you sound like you having a conversation with a real English or British person. And teacher, as a teacher, you can use it as a simulator to improve your student speaking. When you speaking, you don't have to contact it by yourself. You can use it. One drawback is that when our phone getting hot, sound become very loud. So you must have at least 2 phones in 1 hour. Okay. Everyone look at this photo or picture and try to answer this question. So the first building text is English as a universal language. Universal language. I have 3 questions for you to discuss and answer. Firstly, you look at the photo here and describe what is happening in the photo below and why is the communication important for people with vision.
ไว้เมื่อคืนนะ
Where is
เมื่อคืนนะ
where is it is also clear, but just black and white. Here I have Gemini to modify it to make it colorful. Okay, can you see it? No? Yes. It's not clear. I think I should turn on the light or close. Is it better?
Yes.
Yes. So, where do you think they are? Airport. In the air. Okay. What do we call it? Place. Air traffic controller. Tower. Yeah, tower. Like at the two airport there. It's small from the distance. It's small. Big, no other. When we reach there, we see a big building. And it's a big building. Okay. Air traffic control tower. Air traffic control tower. In the past, in Phnom Penh International Airport, air control traffic tower belongs to Thai company. You see, everything was under Is good communication important for people to teach them? Good communication. Okay, that's the first question. And second one, what challenges are faced by people when they speak different languages? And how can they communicate? Speak different languages. Okay? I am Maya and you are Chinese, for example. Okay. And number three, what has been your own experience of learning English? Can be the history of your learning English. And how do you think that people must learn English? So share how to learn English best. Okay? How to learn English more effectively. I'd like you to combine the answer of these three questions into a small mini speech and share as you learn that textbook. Okay? You have 2 minutes to prepare, talk, and then share.
Can I clarify where is that?
Air traffic control tower. Okay. First one. Can we start?
Yes, about the translation is what is happening in the picture below. I think that the people are working in the air traffic control tower to control the to connect with the pilot and control the plane during the flight. And about yes, during the flight. Yes, and why is a good communication important for the call, for the job? I think that the job need to connect with the traffic on the during the flying. That need to control the radar of the plane and also connect with the pilot to talk to show the situation during the flying.
Next question.
Yes. So what is the challenge? What is the challenges? And what's my people when they speak different language? So I think that the people might not like clearly understand each other, and also yes might not understand clearly about the language that just the traffic controller manage. What is the challenges to people first when they speak different languages, things that people might not understand clearly about what they are speaking about, and also how can they communicate? They can use the English because English is the international language that can use them to translate to their own language or using like the sign language. Yes. And also about what have been your experience of learning English. I think it's the English language is simply not easy to understand because we need to understand about the vocabulary, the grammar, and also the style they are using to. Because English language is have many styles like the people they can use the British or other English language that is quite different from each other too. And about how do people learn English best? I think that people learn English best by practicing often, like they practice by watching the videos, or sometimes they communicate face to face with the native speaker.
Thank you so much. So learning English is not easy.
Yes.
It's not just reading.
Yes.
Okay. Lee or Lee? Yeah. Wait. Lee. I don't know whether I can pronounce this name correctly or not. Sen. Vietnam. Just share your thought about this question.
From my opinion, this question, those people, they are working on the AI tools, and language, and the communication is important for those people because from my opinion, in working in a big system, you need to divide small things and control on these things, and it's also need to make communication with each other. So I think the process of AI control system is not easy. So there are many things that working in this space. So they need to have good communication because that communication can make that process. And the challenge that those people face when they what a challenge faced by people. So the challenge is that they may have broken communication during the conference. And how can they communicate? I think English is the best one because it's an international language. And another way, I think, from my opinion, when we work with the person that they speak different language from us, especially in the control system, normally we use the technical term. Just say the technical term, we can understand each other. And they want me to explain about the technical term and we can understand each other better quickly. And what have been your own experience? So from my own experience, learning English it's not easy because we need to practice a lot, and English also divided into like British English and the American English. So you should understand all this as well. And another way that we try to use language in a natural way, like idiom, slang, and some conversation that normally use frequently in their daily life. So understand this will be something
communicate with others or finding resource to learn from YouTube or another source that can find it and learn it, like books from school or teacher that I have known and discuss with him and he share the experience for me and I start practicing their with his of her advice and then I practice again and again can be fast learning and I can improve my English learning. That's all.
Thank you so much. Jadi, why is your communication important for people in the picture?
So like I have asked you to clarify and work in like air controller towers. So in this workplace, their main role is to make sure that the aircraft is safe. So they have to communicate with the pilots who drive the aircraft or airplane, or they have to communicate with each other at that place too. So if they don't have good communication, that might lead to misunderstanding. Yeah, so it's a little bit hard to make sure that the aircraft is safe or how they work or their work goes smoothly if they don't have good communication, they don't know how to communicate well, and that might lead to higher risk. Like if they misunderstand with each other.
Okay, so if they misunderstand with one another, they will cause
Accident or
Yeah.
anything happen during their procedure.
planes might crash, might or run into each other.
Yes.
See?
Something like that.
But you know what language they use in the traffic control tower? Do you think of Khmer or English? I think all English, right? Good. Suppose question 2.
Question 2. What challenges faced by people when they speak different languages? How can they communicate? The consequences that lead to misunderstanding. They misunderstanding each other when they talk in different language and can lead to bad consequences. And the best way that they can communicate is if they can try to use like they have to decide which language is the main language that they use in the workplace. So it's to use the problem. Could be Chinese, English, or Khmer, so they have to consider which one is the good one for them.
And you know well that first one is
I know experience working in a first application. For me, I think that they really be used English and some to be covered in English as well because all the stuff that they like the technical word they use in the places in English.
yeah, of course, that must be English as the used as the name of front. Last one, I need a volunteer to share or answer this big question. Just one last. Brother, okay, good.
Thank you, teacher. For the question, good communications for this job should be the appropriate way or the way that the staff being have a high responsibility to take care of the safety of the passengers on the plane. So if they misunderstand each other how to take off and landing, it might be have serious consequences, and it is not only responsible for him or herself, it might be about a country. And secondly, focus on speaking different languages. I think the last outcomes of the meeting might be they don't have a common interest from each other. For example, if the businessmen meet together to discuss for any work field or site, they might not have any consensus during the meeting. And lastly, the experience of learning English and it conveyed to another languages should be when I was in high school, teachers taught us only the grammatical points and vocabulary, but it is not enough to students for learning those new language. So based on my idea, I think that students they have to find qualities of university or school to have a qualified professor or teacher to encourage them to speak well. And last point of this view, it should be the students should practice more on the 4 components of English, include reading we study today, speaking, reading and writing. So everything should be find more and a better solution for students to study language.
Thank you so much. So, based on your experience when you were at high school, you mainly learn grammatical structure, syntaxes, and vocabulary, but you rarely exposed to communication in English.
Now, we try to remember the grammars and vocab.
Of course, students from the province, but now it's different. In the past, yeah, I believe that students from the province were mainly taught grammar. They are good at grammar. If we compare the city learner with the provincial learner, city learners are inferior to them. They are best at grammar. But communication, they were poor at the time. But it cannot be, it is not no longer true now. Students from, for example, many private school there have, cooperated with Cambridge. Cambridge.
Yes.
So at the end of the respective level, they assign the Cambridge test, a real one, so that they have the Cambridge certificate. And some schools in the center have the MOU with the TOEFL test, so that some students who finished high school last year from center automatically apply for their college in the US. So their English proficiency is now much different from it was in the past. Not only in the center, the other college, even though English language is not considered to be better than our neighboring country, we have improved, far better than it was in the past. Thank you so much for sharing and attendance. Jim Habit, let me have your attendance. Some Paul is here, Habit is here, Mutin is here, and CE, Pin, Rock, Sherry is absent, support is also absent. Silvai, Dina is here, Patty, absent, Mali absent, Hani absent, Kim Chien absent, Company is here, and so Kelly is not here. So whose name is not in the list? Brother, come here.